Have you ever been coaching your kid and thought, why won't they just listen to me? You explain it to them, you show them, you repeat yourself 100 times, and they just still don't get it. Well, here's the truth. It's actually not their fault. Your kid can't feel what you see, and no amount of you telling them what to do is magically going to make it click for them. But what if I told you there was a way to train them where they could feel what you see on their own? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. I'll walk you through a simple drill that I use with my kids to teach them how to throw harder and move more efficiently without me constantly having to tell them what to do. We start on a radar gun with a simple progression where she's on her knees throwing into a net. And the goal is to hit specific speeds on the radar gun. And for her, in this example, I know that the main thing preventing her from throwing harder is that she doesn't counter-rotate her shoulders well enough. So by putting her on her knees, we're going to target this specifically by telling her to hit specific throwing speeds. Now, this isn't a throw as hard as we can type of a game. The first 3 throws, I told her to just hit 35 miles an hour. And after that, we bump it up to 36, and then 3 throws at 37, and 3 throws at 38, and so on, where her goal is to hit the target velocity 3 times in a row. And then after 3 tries, we up the intent by 1 mile an hour. And what's happening here is that she's getting instant feedback that's unbiased after every throw. The radar gun is telling her if she hit the goal or she missed it, and more importantly, she starts to feel the difference between a good throw and a bad throw. So for example, let's say we're telling her to throw 35 miles an hour, but she accidentally throws 145. What I'll tell her is whatever you just did right there, something in your mechanics ended up being better, because even though you weren't trying to throw at 40, you accidentally did something that was more mechanically efficient and you ended up throwing harder. So pay attention to what you're feeling. And then when she misses a target goal, I'll ask what felt different about that one. And I'm not telling her what to fix. I might give a suggestion or two, but I'm letting her figure it out for herself with the instant feedback that the radar gun gives her. And the beauty about this is it's not just about me telling her what to do. She's learning how to problem solve, adjust, and trust her body to figure out what she needs to do to be able to move more efficiently. And as the drill goes on, she starts to unlock more power because she's not overthinking it. She's feeling it. And feelings can be taken into the game versus 100 other things to think about in the game. And when we use this type of a process done as the way to start every one of her throwing days, over time, it really helps her internalize the feelings that help her throw harder. And this is one of the main things that we use when teaching her older 2 siblings how to throw really hard. Where my daughter just won the national hardest throwing contest for a 14-year-old softball player, throwing a ball over 70 miles an hour. And my 16-year-old son can easily now throw the ball over 90 miles an hour. Are they the hardest throwers in the world? Probably not, but they throw pretty hard. And here's the cool part. The adjustments the kids make on their own were things that I wouldn't have been able to coach them through as effectively with words without the radar gun. She learned by doing the activity where we measured her performance with an unbiased feedback mechanism and not my criticism. So why do most kids struggle to listen to their parents or coaches? It's simple. They can't feel what you see. That's why drills like this are so powerful. When you give your athlete objective feedback like a radar gun or a progress chart, you're creating a training environment where they can figure it out for themselves. No yelling, no frustration, and no battles. Just breakthroughs. So if you want to see more drills like this for all the different areas of learning to hit and throw and learn how to apply this approach to your athlete's training, check out the description links below for more programs and progressions that I have, where we walk you through exact progressions for building hitting and throwing power at all different stages of development, because they aren't and shouldn't be handled the same depending on where your kid's at. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.